Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Glenn and this is Artwave 27. So I decided to draw Black Widow a while back when they announced that the solo movie would be coming out. I thought it would be a good idea to draw something that's popular. I know the fans of the MCU had been crying for a solo Black Widow movie, and it was finally on its way, and it just seemed like a good idea. So I really like the character anyway. I mean, I like the character. One of my favorite things about her is that she has no superpowers, yet she holds her own with all of the other people. I realize that Tony Stark doesn't have any superpowers either, but he has a super suit, and she doesn't even have that. She just has her wits and her skills and her strength or whatever. And I think I think that makes her a pretty cool character. So I found the photograph. I looked through a lot of photographs of her, and I found the photograph of her that I liked. I really like this one here. I love how it shows her feminine form. You know, you can see her curves. My wife actually saw the picture and said, "Ooh, very curvy." And yeah, she is very curvy in this picture, and I really liked that part of it. One of my favorite things about drawing this character is I actually really like drawing women too, so that was sort of like a bonus. And so I held on to the picture for a while, just kind of looking at it, trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. Did I want to, paint it? I haven't done any real painting videos yet. Just a few here and there with some paint in it, but not anything that I would consider a painting. So I thought maybe I would break that ice and do like a watercolor painting or something like that of her, but I haven't done that in a while, and I think maybe I need to get those painting legs back before I try making a video of that. So as I was looking at it, I noticed it had a lot of black, so I thought, well, pen and ink should look really good, probably would look really good with this. So I decided to go that route with it. Drew it out one weekend and started the video, and then the weekend got over. I had to go back to work and had to finish the video and the drawing the next weekend, which I almost never do. If I don't finish a drawing like the same day I started, I rarely ever go back to it. I usually forget what I had in mind or forget what the motivation was. The spark isn't the same as it was before. Also, there's the thing when like you get your hand into a certain pattern of drawing or something like that, like with her suit and all the texture on her suit. I had a particular little pattern that I was using to give it a sort of patent leather, leather sort of look, and if you get your hand all into that rhythm of drawing in a certain way, and you stop and go away from it for a week, and you come back, sometimes it's hard to pick up where you left off. You end up sometimes with a pattern that is distinctly different, and sometimes it's noticeably different because you just really don't have the same movements going on. But I was able to pick it right back up, and it all kind of flowed together, which was really great. Also, as my interest level, I mean, as the week goes by, I'm thinking of all kinds of other ideas. My brain's constantly, analyzing all kinds of different things that I could draw. So by the time the next weekend rolls around, my brain is off onto a whole another place it wants to go, and getting it to go back in time to a place where I was the week before, and to draw something that's the same as that is challenging. But I posted a picture on Facebook and Instagram of the drawing when it was just a penciled in, I think. And at this point right now, it's like up to 750 likes, so it was really, really well received. So I think that sparked my interest in finishing this thing and maybe finishing the video, because if it was that popular, I could really use a popular video. I think that would be a great boost for my channel. And everybody really liked the drawing, and it was only just a pencil drawing at the time. So with it finished, I'm hoping it's even better. I think it's better. I think it looks good. I like it. I'm really happy with it. And that's not being boastful. It's just, there's something wrong with being able to look at something that you're doing and see whether it's good or bad. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so I did make one mistake while I was putting this whole thing together. A few weeks ago, I had taken a piece of poster board and wetted it down and stretched it over stretcher bars that I had for canvas. I like to do that sometimes because I think it makes a really cool texture. It's great for painting on, but it's not good for this kind of work, what I just did on this, because it always ends up sort of tweaking the board. It never really sits flat anymore. The only way it really sits flat is if you like put it in a frame and kind of squash it down a little bit. And so the whole time I'm trying to draw it, it's tipping back and forth. In fact, I think sometimes, plus some places in the video, you can actually see it. Also, there's a couple of places where I tried to do some close-up, right in here actually. And as I'm drawing, the paper is bouncing because it's like stretched like a drum on this wood. And so the paper is bouncing, so it's bouncing my camera up and down. So it was really kind of a challenge to work on that surface because it kept moving and stuff. So. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the Black Widow drawing. If you do like it, please subscribe, share, like, and please, above all else, share. I mean, that's what makes something go viral, is sharing. People sharing it, and other people sharing it, and other people sharing it. So just help me get it out there.